What's up, Internet? We are here once again with Nice Code Mageddon. Last time we had off-brand Orchard Kavas, which was already an off-brand of something else, and a neat game starring Ariel's little daughter, but not anything else that was remotely of any real mention or merits because Nice Code. But what will we get today while we play as an island? Let's find out. I think I know this game. Oh yeah, I've played this game before. I'm gonna pretend I know how to play it, though. Kick. Dead. Kick and dead. The idea is that you kick them all, I guess. Kick. Although the kick button is not exactly responsive. Ah. Music's not horrible, all things considered. Kick. 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 I think I may be supposed to try and... Okay, that was glitchy as hell. I think ideally I'm supposed to, like, kick eggs at them. Like that. Yeah. Oh! We got to level 2. No ice physics, but we have kicking physics. Kick. Kick. Alright, good kick. I'm just gonna run away. Kick. Yeah, the music's actually not bad. Come on, take that, Dizzy. Your adventure games were not that good. This kind of reminds me a little bit, not in terms of gameplay or anything, but like just the island structure reminds me a little bit of Dig Dug 2. Ah. At the end of the day, Dizzy defeated me. As he did in his adventure games too. Oh man, I gotta play those Dizzy games again. But I dread them with such a passion. Oh, those were rough. Anyway, let us continue on with our crusade to make sure we see our way out of this storm of bland, bad pirate games with Jump Jump. That man was not wearing pants. Okay, so I can move left and right. There's no sound. I got minus 200 points for having that. Oh, hey, we're auto-scrolling. Okay. I got a turtle. Minus 200 for the apple. One up. Oh, we're not auto-scrolling anymore. The scrolling on this is a little odd. Hooray, I got to the top of the Contra waterfall. And to stage 2. Which looks suspiciously like stage 1. We must jump. In fact, we must jump if we are to actually survive. Okay, I'm actually hitting my head on, like, the ceiling of the screen. But it's lower than, like, the actual screen itself. So you can't even jump all the way to the top of the screen. Lots of lives just being handed out. Oh. Okay, so turtles take away health, but there's plenty of health restoratives. Poor turtle. Hooray! Stage 3 any different? Nope. So we'll move on. Because it just keeps repeating it from the looks of it, and it doesn't really add anything. And I cannot be asked to play any more of that. Still, it was at least functional. And that is at least something of note. Next we have Jumping Kid. The sequel to Jump Jump, clearly. I feel like this is going to be like Circus Charlie. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, it's actually kind of like Circus Charlie, a little bit. Those frogs are clearly from Adventure Island. And you get fireworks every time you jump. But otherwise, this is basically just Circus Charlie. I'm pretty sure that sign is either from Bonk or Adventure Island. Oh, hey. Yeah, I think these elephants might be from Circus Charlie as well. I guess the levels are short. Don't know why it takes a second. Okay, this is a level from Circus Charlie. So we went from Knockoff Circus Charlie to actually trying to be Circus Charlie. That's terrific. So this whole thing is probably just a reskin of Circus Charlie, although the sprites and hit detection of some stuff feels a little different. And you feel horribly committed to your jumps, which is not good. Once you start jumping, you're pretty much jumping. Those jumping rabbits were a little bit scary. Still, I mean, this is totally playable. Kind of like that I'm running on lily pads. My guy's like part ninja or something. Or he just weighs so little that the lily pads do not crumble beneath his weight. Obstacles are randomized. That's interesting. Now, the rabbits jumping, that was interesting because they jumped at the same height you do. These frogs, not so much, because you can actually jump over their entire jump arc. It's just a matter of timing it and not, you know, jumping into them. Ah, that was no fair. Oh well. Circus Charlie again, kinda, sorta, except not quite as interesting. Still functional, and that is something to take note of. Again, these games are not that great. So if it can function, that at least makes it a step better than most of the other ones of these games we've had to play thus far. Next we have lightning. Shocking, isn't it? Okay, we've got car racing. Oh, it paused me there, but okay. Wow, the movement speed in this is exhilarating. It doesn't scroll all that fast or anything, but, you know, stuff comes up on you pretty quick. But that's really more or less because your left and right movement is very, very slow and stuff just comes at you really fast. But there's no real sense of speed to it. It's almost like you have to feather the gas a little bit. Come on, strawberry car. Beat that blue strawberry car. And prove that you are the best strawberry car. It's good to see that the AI doesn't even know how to play this game well. That's a sign you've made a game that's probably worth enjoying. It's that your AI doesn't even know how to play it well. So that reminds me of a game on, what was it? I want to say either like the PC Engine or like the Lynx or something dumb, where every single one of the games, like demo screens of the game trying to play itself to show you how to play the game before you actually get in, every single one the game kills itself on. Another great game that does that is Ghouls and Ghosts. If you change the, at least the Super Nintendo one, if you change the button layout for it, the pre-programmed gameplay from those splash screens is tied to the inputs and not like the actual character motions. So by swapping them, your character will like jump when he means to attack and die. Fun fact. So I'm 55 of 70 kilometers. Okay. It's kind of weird that the music stops as soon as anything happens, though. Let's see if we can get the last 10 kilometers. It's not the most interesting game ever. It's not the most good game ever, either. Like I said, that Circus Charlie one was at least kind of functional. This is not really that. Hey, I've seen that flag before. Like in 3 other games. Oh my god, I have to actually sit here and wait for the computer to get there? Wow! That is not gonna happen. We're gonna time out before it happens. Can you tell I'm doing all of these nice code games in one sitting? Because I really just don't want to have to do these more than one day. I'm trying to do 100 games in like one day. This is so soul-sucking because they're not even competent games. You know, if these were good games, this would wear on you, but at least they'd be fun. These nice code games, not so much. But, alas, we move forward, not having to play that racing car game again. Lightning, was it? Well, it was more like a fizzle and static cling than anything. But I digress. Next we move on to Little Witch. Maybe it's gonna be like Painter Momopi or Cotton. I kinda like that witch sprite. That's kind of a nice sprite. Okay, let's do it. I don't know why. Uh-oh. Oh, my mouse is... Okay, you can't see, but right now I got like a McAfee notification saying my license is expired or whatever, so I get no virus protection, which is awesome. And then my mouse stopped working. And yet I can still play this game kind of, sort of, semi-well. It's really hard to tell, you know, what you're doing because there's not really much of a semblance of actual movement. I mean, you can't really tell, but I am, like, moving. Like, you can see it through the map at the bottom, but it's kind of a problem when you have to focus on the tiny little map instead of, you know, everything else that you're seeing, because that's the distraction. That was kind of vaguely Defender-ish, but that's what that was. That, you know, if it wasn't for, like, that weird perspective and, like, the lack of actually being able to figure out where you are outside of looking at that tiny piece of the map, that would actually be a functional game. Maybe not a great one, but a functional one. But instead, we have to wonder what if. What if these games were actually good? Anyway, out of these, would I recommend this cartridge? Well, compared to the other ones, the other nice code games on this cartridge, 300 to 400, yeah, actually, I would. I mean, Lightning was crap, but Little Witch was almost decent. Jumpin' Kid was fine. Jump Jump was boring after the first time you played it, but it was fair. And Island was actually kind of a challenge. Not great, but, you know, significantly worse ones like that. What the hell was that hammer and nail thing from last week? That was terrible. These were actually kind of playable and, to a certain degree, enjoyable. Not a huge degree, mind you, but still. Anyway, join me next time when we'll look at Magic Egg as we slowly get to the end of Nice Code Mageddon. The end is in sight. It's very exciting, as is the end of this multi-card. And if you want to see more, subscribe to the show to see everything else we do, which is a lot. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Support the show any way you can so that I can afford more and significantly more Nice Code free multi-carts. So we don't have to deal with any of this nonsense ever again. Hopefully. Plus, you get yourself on the Discord where we can talk about awesome things like all the weird pirate game nonsense out there. Like, I actually saw a weird pirate game thing that was a plug-and-play controller that looked like Sonic the Hedgehog's face. It was very weird. I'm actually thinking about getting it at some point, maybe. But for the next little while, up until the point where I have to actually, you know, start recording the next set of multi-cart videos, I'm also going to have something of a Discord vote on what we're going to be doing next. So if you want to, you know, pick through my multi-carts to see what we get to do next, you know, join the Discord and see. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.